If you're a software engineer and you're working on multiple projects throughout your days, you may be having trouble keeping track of all your editor windows, losing focus and energy whenever you context switch between editors, processes, terminal windows, panes, etc. But thanks to Tmux, and especially a tool for Tmux called Tmuxifier, I can manage multiple projects with ease. Tmuxifier allows you to manage complex Tmux layouts, allowing the end user to launch a completely customized project layout with just a few clicks. And with modern Tmux, switching between sessions is simple and fast. So let me show you how I use Tmuxifier on a daily basis to skyrocket my productivity, impress my colleagues, and overall be the coolest freaking neckbeard in the room. Let's go! First off, this video assumes you have at least basic knowledge of Tmux and Vim. If not, then feel free to subscribe because the next video I'm making is on the basics of Tmux. But for now, keep watching because this video will be fun either way. One more note, Tmuxifier is pretty old. The last commit looks like it was made a handful of years ago. However, it is written completely in shell, and all it does is call tmux commands, so it's pretty stable. There is another package out there called tmuxinator that's written in Ruby, but it requires you to install a Ruby gem, and to keep the dependencies at a minimum, I think Tmuxifier is a little bit better. It's also faster. Installing Tmuxifier is pretty simple. You just have to clone a repo to the directory of your choice. And as always, when installing something with a Git repo, you have to add this clone directory to your path environment variable. You can do this by editing the path variable in your zshrc, which is the default on Mac by the way, or bashrc if you're a dinosaur still using bash. Of course there are other shells, but if you're using a niche shell, then you probably know what to do with this step anyways. Then you're going to want to make sure Tmuxifier is initialized when your shell loads. So add this eval line to your shell's config file as well. Now you can do a quick test by typing tmuxifier help in your terminal. If this doesn't work, then please check out the docs, they're pretty straightforward. Let's show Tmuxifier in a real world scenario. Typically, working as a full-stack developer, I'll be working on two projects simultaneously. In this example, I have a Rails application and a React application. I want to be able to quickly open both of these projects with minimal amounts of configuration so I can get right to work. For the Rails app, let's create a new Tmuxifier layout by typing tmuxifier new session with the name of the layout you want to create. For this example, I'm making a layout for the Typecraft Rails app. Typecraft is actually the website for this channel, so feel free to visit typecraft.dev if you want to see it in action. When you run this command, you are greeted with a template file that shows some examples you can use when creating a layout. We start by uncommenting the session root and changing it to point to the directory where our project resides. This will set the default directory for the tmux session that gets launched from this layout. Next, we'll want to delete the basic template stuff and start fresh. Let's have a new window called miscellaneous. Let's split the window vertically by 70, then run Rails server, and then split that pane horizontally and run Redis. Finally, select the original pane and run NeoVim. Now we can initialize this layout by running tmuxifier load session typecraft, and it looks awesome. We have a pane with NeoVim open, along with panes that contain processes like Rails server and Redis, but I think I want more space on my top pane here. This is not the right ratio. So let's show off how to edit a Tmuxifier layout. You merely run Tmuxifier edit layout typecraft and you're back in the layout you created. Now I'll adjust the original split here to be a bit bigger, and yeah, that looks a lot better. So now let's create a new layout for our React application. We run tmuxifier new session front end and edit the template just like we did for our Rails app. In this template, we want to point to our React application. And for our commands, we want to create a new window, then split that window just like we did last time. Then we run a React command, yarn and yarn start, select our first pane and run NeoVim. Now we load our session for front end and bam! You can see our React app is ready to go and installing new packages right away. Now we have two layouts in Tmuxifier. One for the front end app and one for our Rails app. We can easily start up these applications with a simple command, and we can easily switch between our two apps with the tmux command to list sessions, which is leader S. In my configuration, leader is Control S, so I'm typing Control S, then S to open the sessions list. From the session list, you can easily see our two tmux sessions and switch between them. This is a really powerful tool I use all the time. I can easily switch between my projects without having to leave the keyboard or look around my screen for a different editor window. I personally love it, and I hope you find it useful as well. If you liked my Tmux layout, check out this video next. And hey, thanks nerds.